Hello everyone. Alright, hello. I didn't I didn't accept any kind of response, but then I got one. A person by the name Darling Clock replied. There was no possible way that it was a person's was real. Seemed like it was the only person seeing a chat room disk. Then I realized one of the chatbots software designed to simulate. Lovely weather we are having, I said. No, it seems rather miserable. I was taken back to the weather was more or less. Actually, how he put it, I didn't know either. Till I looked out the window, I saw it was about to rain. Seeing the books had more than they live. But I wasn't too surprised. The chatbot was probably programmed to say that. Since this is England I lived in, I have been more than likely at typed in. So what are your favorite movies? Don't watch movie, I prefer the theater. The theater, I was talking to an old man. How old are you? I don't care if the bot got offended. I didn't care if the bot got offended. It would have to give me an answer eventually. The answer was. Tell you about myself. I was born in 1987, and I grew up with two sisters whom I hated. Alright. Whoever programmed this clearly having a laugh. I typed back, laughing hysterically as I wrote. Well, I was born in 1988 with the identical brothers who are also aliens from the planet Biologlu. Oh, I'm almost Jesus. Come on, Clock. I wondered what the central man would say next. I knew it was a chatbot, but I kept thinking it was a real person for an explainable reason, he said. Darling Clock is typing. I was reading. Really, how droll. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jesus. I cracked up again. Whoever made this must have been impressive job. I typed in. Actually, Alien Philadelphia. They prey on human children. You better watch out. Also have flesh, rooms, and I sent it. I was waiting for Darling Clock to say something. The next reply was just plain and sound, unsettling. Clock replied. Well, though I may appear to a tea room, I was actually human myself, till I faced the judgment for my transgressions. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. The book poignant detail of his description startled me for a second. But surreal. And then to my surprise, he typed another message. You didn't understand me. Let me make myself plain. My sisters whom I hated met with a tragic accident. I was starting to feel cold. This was just a chat, not just a chat, but just a man have a psycho chatbot or something, or it's just a big joke. I typed in to see his reaction. Do you know what else my brothers have done lately? I wrote. And then I met with the biggest surprise of all. Darling Clark responded again. Only this time I could see his message been typed with a Tigger typewriter. Your only child, David. What the actual fuck? I was seriously getting creeped out now, so I typed in. What the fuck are you? And the response simply couldn't have been a gel. Wiggly little. It seemed too much like a human was actually talking to me. Don Clark was typing. Tell me you a story. Let me tell you a story. Do you know what happened to our house's previous owners? Sat there like an idiot, staring at the computer, awaiting to response. Don Clark was typing again. The same that happened to my sisters, remember? I surprised both of them. What was it? That was it. I moved cursor to the top right corner to click cross button. In the end, this is an end is not me. And I was relieved. I had only been talking to 5 more minutes. It seemed 2 hours. But when I tried to shut down the PC, it was unthinkable. The computer became unresponsive. It went, oh, glitch. And fucked up. We're still. The chat room opened by itself. I got another message, but this time I was sure I was being hallucinating now. Don Clark was fucking typing. You have nothing heard yet. I scrambled at the keyboard. I was losing my mind. What? Are you fucking with my computer? Stop this. Seriously. Not funny. You fucking with my computer? Stop this. Not seriously funny. Not funny. I finally knew what happened. Dartle clock time again. This time it was much slower. Take your typing flashing. Then the last time I can hear nothing more than my heartbeat. Said more and more, which passed in my letter. My face was practically melting with sweat. As I focused more and more on the letters, they were being typed. Horrible expression on my face, when it became mostly visible. I remember seeing it in the reflection of my laptop. The bottom just gave me, which lost my sanity and my health was. Look behind you. Remember feeling around me, slowing down. Hold really wood. Part of me knew. Shoot. Credit to David Engler. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This was based on my favorite